Guys doing? This is in reference to the tobacco industry and products, in reference to the cigarette industry. These satellite controllers and these government people are trying to claim that they thought a cigarette filter was so hot that it would melt the teeth of a person. Now, this is a simple test for people to check that information. In every court case, these people have lost in every court case, and these people need to go to prison for microwaving people's teeth. I'm not your child. I'm not your religion. I'm not your property. And I'm not your dentistry patient, government man. You've mutilated my teeth with your lies, your tricks, and your accusations. Now, in reference to a cigarette butt or a cigarette filter, if you puff on a cigarette, puff on it real hard, real strong, and then touch it on your skin. Like touch the cigarette butt on your skin, like this. Now, these people are terrorists. Like, if you take a cigarette and you draw on it as hard as you can, where it's real red, and then touch it on your flesh. Now, your skin burns easier in certain particulars than, and you can check your fingers, too. If you smoked a cigarette, they're trying to make me slur my words. I don't drink, you stupid bitch. It may have fractured my upper teeth and my palate again. They do that to try to make a person slur their words. You're trying to accuse somebody of drinking, we need to see the receipts. Need to see the time and date. See, they do this shit, trying to call my mouth dirty. My mouth has never been dirty. This bitch has tried to call me a heathen. These satellite controllers. I am not your child. My portfolio, information of who I am, where I am from, what schools I went to, is on record at the Treasury. And it's on record at the courts. So every time you make up shit, lady, it's a big lawsuit against your people every time. So you're hitting me in the mouth. What are you doing that for? Because you're trying to fuck up the way this person speaks? Because you're trying to make up shit? Did you ever call me an alcoholic? I've never been an alcoholic either. You can get put on trial for the death penalty for trying to murder me with your alcoholic lies. You understand that? You understand that, bitch? You and your government agents need to get prosecuted. And my mother and father owned bars and clubs and sports bars in America. And this government bitch and her government men are trying to steal them. They're trying to steal the restaurants. They're trying to steal all the businesses with their communist regime and their false advertising. Their race has no legal right trespassing into my mother and father's companies as their people have tried to claim to be the owners. They are not the owners. Political lies. This activity of government trying to use political position to murder and rape and steal and to steal people's ownership of companies. These government agents need to get charged for treason. You're trying to make somebody slur their words. What are you doing that for? I had speech class because I had injuries to my face and mouth before from your government agents trying to murder me and your people trying to silence the victim when your people had murdered my parents. You people had been doing this, hitting me in the face and teeth and mouth when I was a little boy because you were trying to cover up that your people murdered my parents. Your satellite controllers was involved. And your satellite controllers was hitting me in the mouth when I was a little boy. You are pedophiliacs. You are child molesters. You are child murderers. You are people that have murdered people that own things in America. And your government agents need to get prosecuted for treason. And the laws of Eliot Ness say they need to stop your activities immediately. Your physical assault, your mutilations are treason. You need to get prosecuted for your fucking crimes in American government. They just hit me in the teeth and they hit me in the throat. You think you're funny, don't you? You think you're the law above me and my anatomy? My body is my body, not yours. My mother and father's estates belong to me, not you. My future is my future, not yours. My family history is my family history, not yours, government man. Any of these politicians trying to claim that they thought they had any ties to my mother and father's estates, they must get prosecuted for their crimes. That is political treason. Government trying to use political positions to steal estates, to mutilate people with satellites, and to steal their money and to slander their character. You don't have a right. You're trying to make somebody slur their words, knowing they have fractured my upper lip and my face, my palate. You can see it in the pictures where it kind of slants down because it's all smashed in. And there's damage on this side too. So in reference to this government man, you're trying to make somebody slur their words. And you're doing this because of what? We need to see the receipts of the alcohol that you're fucking talking about. Time and date. You better stay out of my mouth. You better stay out of my face with your fucking satellite. You're violating the asthma protection laws. You're violating my health protection laws. You're violating teeth protection laws. You're violating facial structure protection laws and identification laws. You have no legal right. Your government agents are not my race. You're not my religion. And you don't outrank me. You don't have any legal right. In Supreme Court, you better have all this on record, because if you don't have it on record what they've been doing to me with the satellite and their handheld lasers and them stalking me, you're going to be held accountable for not having the evidence against these people. My parents got murdered when my parents had to fight government. And my parents won against the government. And then the government was sneak attacking with their satellites when they murdered my father. These people even trespassed on the property. And I got shot when I was a little boy. They have that on record too, don't they? And it's the same goddamn political families that did the shit back then. They tried to change their names. They tried to change their identities. They used fake identification is what these government people have been doing. This government man is hitting me in the throat. The satellite man is hitting me in the throat, whether it's a male or female. I'm not your child. You're blocking me from my rights of my mother and father's property. I'm the owner. You're not. What race are you? What religion are you? What political party are you? You don't own any of my mother and father's estates. Nobody else in the world does. Only me. I'm the only child. And your government agents need to get prosecuted for your attempts of confusing people with your lies and your impersonators. Your government agents trying to steal my wealth that my parents gave to me. You're trying to steal my lawsuit monies. You're trying to steal my benefits that I was supposed to have received, that I have not received anything from those benefits that I was supposed to have received. You're trying to make somebody slur their words. Like I said, we need the time, date, and location of what you're trying to say about your people making me slur my words because you have fractured my face and my lips. You accusing somebody of drinking, bitch? Government faggot? Government terrorist? Where's the time and date? Location? You better answer the question, government man. You better answer all the questions. Why am I being held hostage in Indiana? Why did your government agents kidnap me from my mother and father's mansions? Why are you people holding me hostage under the Mark Ray name? Why are you doing this? For your personal gain? For your political gain? For financial gain? You need to get prosecuted for treason and attempts of murder. And there ain't no fucking doubt about it, motherfuckers. Your goddamn activity is treason, and you need to get prosecuted for your lies and your mutilations and your sex crimes. You need to get prosecuted, man. And I need my goddamn lawsuit money. Where is it? American government? Where is it, Supreme Court? Where is my lawsuit money? It's time and dated. The abuses are timed and dated. And the court proceedings. Where is my lawsuit monies? The media needs to ask the courts why I haven't received benefits. Why am I being held hostage away from my mother and father's mansions? Why are government agents stealing my identification? I have not even received the identification that my mother had brought to Indianapolis and handed to the courts that they were supposed to deliver to me. Where is it? Where's my identification? What race are you trying to steal my identity? You're trying to steal my identity. Where is it? Where is my driver's license with my birth name on it? Where is it? Every day is fucking more lawsuits in reference to the government's identity theft and their attacks and their abuses and their attempts at murder. Every fucking day. Opening and closing of court cases every single day against these government people that are holding on to my identification, that are holding me hostage under the name Mark Ray. And these government people must get charged for domestic hostage crimes. It even tells you on those treasury documents that if you blocked me from my mother and father's estates or my trust funds and you forced me to have to slave while you were attacking me or you were stealing from me or you were underpaying me, you must get prosecuted. My mother even had documents which was supposed to provide extra money to any job that I worked at on the hourly wages, where they were supposed to be subsidizing of extra monies that they were supposed to put on my hourly wages at every job I worked at so I could get away from these people if I had to work just a short time. So I wouldn't be held hostage for them to be terrorizing my life, or them nitpicking, trying to murder me, or them mutilating me. You've seen the evidence, you've seen pictures, there's video of them damaging my teeth numerous years ago, and they've held me hostage here with their intentions of causing me more injuries. And them stealing from my penis, them stealing from my anatomy. Those people must get prosecuted for their crimes. This is treason and it's attempted murder every single second of every fucking day. And my mother even had it on record, and so did my father, that if I did not have money from my mother and father's estates, it was attempted murder every single day. I was supposed to have a certain amount of money from my mother and father's estates every single day. If I did not have that amount every single day, it's attempted murder against government. And that money was there, supposed to be there for me, just in case I needed to travel somewhere, just in case the government tried to set up some way of holding me hostage financially. The Treasury knows where my mother and father's money came from. They know the companies that I am the owner of in reference to my mother and father's companies. But I have not received nothing yet since they had kidnapped me from my mother and father's estates. My anatomy is documented. It even tells you on that royal protocol and in the Treasury documents that if you damage my teeth, you must get arrested no fucking matter what. And the government and law enforcement has a certain amount of time to arrest these people. If it goes past that time, then those law enforcement people and those government people have to get impeached from their positions. And they have to bring in new people that would arrest these people for what they have done. What they have done to me. What they did to my parents. You people are corrupting the American law system with your politics. I messed with my mouth. You're corrupting the American political system with your corruption of politics and your corruption of your agents and your financial theft and your fucking lies. Do you think you're an authoritative figure of my identity? Do you? Do you know who I am, government man? Are you confusing who I am? You can't get it right, government man? Obviously, you're incompetent. Obviously, you're a hazard and an endangerment to people's lives and identities in America. And you must get arrested and prosecuted for your fucking mistakes of what you have done, trying to steal and trying to murder people that you claimed you didn't know who they were. You claimed you didn't know who I am? Hasn't there been people in court that have presented documents of who I am? But yet you forgot? Pick up the document again and look at it, motherfucker. Who does it say my parents are? Who does it say I am? Write it on your fucking hand, motherfucker. Carry around a tape recorder, you stupid ass. Listen to it. Practice it. Who the fuck do you think I am, you fucking dumbass? Carry a piece of paper around with you. Carry a picture of me around with you, government man. If you can't fucking remember who I am and who my parents are, you fucking idiot.